many of you like a good quote, a good motivational quote to get you going? How many of you like that? Well, tonight I am going to be sharing with you one of the ones that I like, enjoy, and we're going to make some tips or grab some tips or take some tips, whatever. Okay? We're going to provide a few tips based on one of the quotes or motivational sayings that I enjoy. Okay? So, tips for Tuesday starts now. Five, four, three, two, one. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Happy Tuesday, everybody. It is your girl, Elisha, coming to you for another Tuesday Night Live Tips for Tuesday. And we are coming in with a word of motivation. A word of motivation. Who doesn't need a good word? Let me tell you, if you got a favorite tip, not a tip, a favorite quote, comment it below. Let's share the inspiration, let's share the motivation and everything like that. Tonight's show is going to be based off a quote I post on my social media feed every now and again, but it is an inspiration. And actually, like I always tell you, I am just not talking to you as though I am high, mighty, and know everything. I am talking to myself to give myself some motivation and to kind of just spread and open my horizons or what have you. Okay, so listen, tonight's show, Tips for Tuesday, shift your lens, change your life. Okay, so this is based on the quote or motivational saying, changing your perspective can change your life. Okay. So these are a few tips on how to go about changing your perspective so that you can change your life. You know how it is. When you say yes to something, how it just opens up doors to all kinds of different stuff. Had it been, um, had you not said yes to it, you wouldn't have never experienced a certain level of different things like that. So a lot of times, um, when you think about that saying, changing your perspective can change your life, I can speak for myself, I tend to be one track sometime when you look at a situation. It's just one track, almost like, oh, we've always done it this way. But sometimes we need to change our perspective on how we look at stuff. Okay? So tonight's show is going to be based on several tips on how, five to be exact, five tips on basically shifting your lens or changing your perspective so you can change your life. Okay? So, number one is be curious. Be curious, not critical. Okay? Instead of saying, that's not how I do it. I just said that. We do things a certain way. That's how we are. We always done it this way. We say this all the time. Ask, what can I learn from this? So instead of being like, oh, we did it this like this all the time, what can I learn from this? Okay? See how that little shift in perspective change? Curiosity leads to growth. Okay? So while being criticism often keeps you stuck. Okay, so that's number one. Be curious, not critical. Number two, okay, this is a really great one. Surround yourself with different thinkers. Surround yourself with different thinkers. So, if you're not always in rooms with people who think just like you won't stretch. Okay? Get around folks who challenge your norms. It's an eye opening and a humbling situation. This is really a good one. Surround yourself with different thinkers. We can't be the sharpest pencil in the box. We can't be the smartest one in the room. We need to stretch us, to have us grow, to expand our way of thinking. We need to get around different thinkers. Do different things. This is important. This will change your perspective and definitely change your life. I will have to say, I'm thankful for my membership to the morning meetup with David Shands. We have a room full of, it's a network full of different people in different industries, entrepreneurs, successful, just beginning, and different things like that. And it's beautiful to hear what comes out of different people and information and stuff. So, again, surround yourself with different thinkers. And listen, if you're interested in being in the morning meetup, which is a great community, I will link my link below so that you can become a member, okay, and check it out, okay? All right. That is not a shameless plug at all. We are happy to plug a great community, okay? Number 3, try one new thing a month. Okay, now this is something I definitely want to incorporate. This is a great time to do that. So I might just even set up how you feel about a challenge? Who's interested in having a challenge? Trying one new thing a month, okay? This is good. So whether it's a class, a different genre of music, or a solo trip, trying something unfamiliar activates creativity and shows how capable you are. So, what have you tried lately? Have you done a new class? Have you tried a new class? Have you listened to a different genre of music? Listen, have you traveled solo? I will have to pat myself on the back. I have done a solo travel before and it was wonderful. My experience doing that was wonderful, okay? I might need to go for a longer length of time, but I did travel by myself, so I'm happy about that. Okay, so that's number 3. Number 4 is pause before you react. I'm talking to myself. Pause before you react. When something feels uncomfortable, don't rush to shut it down. Take a moment. That pause might give you the space to see another side. Definitely. Sometimes I can tell you right now, pause before you react. Sometimes you're not even reading it right. You didn't even see it right. And your emotions is causing you to want to charge and just not even think through a thing. Okay? So this is definitely a great tip. I'm talking to myself for sure. Pause before you react. If it feels uncomfortable, don't just rush to shut it down. Take a minute. Reread that text. Look it over again. Make sure. Take a moment. And the final one we have is number 5. Flip the script. I know you heard that before. Flip the script. If you usually say, I can't, how can I? The small language shift, listen, can make a huge difference, a huge one, in how you face challenges and opportunities. Okay? So listen, flip the script from saying, you know, I can't. I can't. I tell my sons, there's no such thing. I can. You can make it happen. You can do that. You can. And like I'm saying right now, switch that language to how can I? You know? Don't just shut it down because can't shuts it down. That means I'm not even going to try. I'm not going to make an attempt. I'm not going to try. It's over. It's done. End of story. And that's not how this has to be. But it opens up different opportunities when you say, how can I? How can I? And then the world of possibilities kind of opens up for you when you shift that perspective or shift that language. All right. Thank you, everybody, for listening to me. I'm just going to go over these 5 simple tips right again. Here on Tips for Tuesday, we are talking about a nice motivational quote or a quote that I use pretty often on my social media feed. It is called Changing Your Perspective Can Change Your Life. And the 5 tips on changing your perspective is number 1, be curious, not critical. Number 2, surround yourself with different thinkers. Number 3, try one new thing a month. Okay. Number 4, pause before you react. And number 5, flip the script. Okay. How many of y'all going to join me on the challenge of trying something new each month? How many going to try that? How many going to do that? Let me know in the comments, and also let me know one of your favorite quotes and everything like that. I am your girl Elisha, coming to you for another Tuesday Night Live Tips for Tuesday, and I'm thankful to bring this motivational moment with you. Just kind of sharing uh something that, you see the quotes and stuff like that. So I just thought I would go into providing just some easy breezy tips that can just help us the vibe high, keep that vibration going, keep us motivated, and keep us uplifted. Because a good word can change everything. It can change how you feel. Okay. So I'm your girl, Alicia, coming to you for another Tuesday Night Live. Make sure you check out our digital guide that we have. If you're looking to manifest the life of your dreams, we have a manifestation manual, and you can start tonight manifesting the life of your dreams by writing down your goals and getting a quiet moment and seeing and picturing your life in a bigger way. Okay, that's what the manifestation manual is all about. And also stay tuned for our city to city content guide, where we are showing you step by step on how to hire content creators in different cities. So if you visit different cities, if you're a solo traveler and you're looking to visit different cities and stuff like that, we have a guide coming to where it will show you how to grab content. We'll get you hire photographers, content creators, and have some fun pictures and photos and content as you visit different cities. I'm your girl Alicia. Thanks for joining us tonight. And as always, there's more to come. Thank you so much. Bye bye.